High school, I was more just kind of would like to blend in and kind of not be, the center of attention. That was really hard for me. Even though I did have a lot of that in high school, I kind of still just tried to blend in as much as I could and kind of just did my own things.
I think coming out of high school, she really didn't know what to expect. When she came to college, we had talked about that she was a national caliber athlete, but coming out of high school, she never saw herself like that.
So then once I, in college, was the top runner for cross country and became kind of that leader role, which at first was hard for me to accept because I still didn't like having all the attention on me. But then, coach would just be like, yeah, the girls really do look up to you. That kind of just made me try to be more positive and realize that my attitude that day affects, the other girls.
She bonded with the kids. She supported them, and they knew that. She's genuine. She's trying to uplift them as much as they were uplifting her.
Getting to a point then in college where she became comfortable with who she was as an athlete, who she was as a person. It took her a while, until the end of her freshman cross-country season when she qualified for the very first time.
I made it to the national meet my freshman year in cross-country, and I didn't place or anything, but I think just going off of that and getting that experience just made me want more.
I really think the thing that changed her the most was just her becoming more confident in her self and then getting to know what her capability was.
He knew, he saw potential in me and knew that I could always give more. He really just kept, trying to get me through it and, say that, in the end, this is going to pay off.
She was always at that very forefront of the field. But just needed a little bit of social and athletic guidance to kind of blossom that inner talent that was rooted.
He could implement running strategies, running nutrition to Erin, which we couldn't, because we're not runners. But Zach would say she would try it, which was great.
And lo and behold, she became probably the best runner in Carroll history.
Hard to top what she did. I don't think there's anybody who had the overall success that she had, all the accolades that she had.
Four-time national qualifier in cross country, the only one in Carroll history. We were in the Midwest Conference at the time. She was the only four-time qualifier in the Midwest Conference. Two-time conference champion in cross country. Indoor track, I don't have enough fingers and toes to give you a number on the conference championships that she won in track. Three-time All-American in track and four-time national participant in track and field.
I think Erin is very well deserving. I think it goes a long way in showing how far she's come.
Making it to the national levels and experiencing that was something I could have never, dreamed of. And in high school, if you would have asked me, I would have never thought that any of that would have happened. Just being the front runner that I ended up being really helped me become more of a confident person and just more outgoing. And because obviously the profession I chose, being a nurse, you have to be able to be outgoing, outspoken and not afraid to, talk to people. And so that college definitely really helped with all that. I just was able to look back on, situations with running and realize that, obviously I am now a voice for my patients and they matter to me, and so I need to, if I'm concerned with something, make sure it's known and get that across to the doctors no matter what, I have to do.
It's a fun trip to see somebody can just learn how really talented they are, and that's one of the things we talk about is self-confidence is the most important thing, and watching her smile grow, watching her comfort level grow, and watching her be prouder of herself and what she's accomplished was probably the most fun.
But it made me really feel like that all the time and effort that I did put in really did pay off, and that I did make a difference in Carroll athletics.